What was so impressive about last night's game and the way you played it, and obviously the end result?
Yeah, well, I thought we played pretty quick yesterday. We moved the puck pretty well. Had some good ozone time, and I thought we did a pretty good job in the neutral zone. I think that's when we're at our best, is when we're clogging up the neutral zone.
Ryan, what created the opportunity for you guys to limit those momentum shifts that were so frequent in round number one?
I'm not really sure. I think we're trying not to give them too many odd man rushes, and that definitely creates less of momentum for them. I think these guys like to move the puck up and like to create offense. So we've been stressing that third man high, and I think that's where we lack sometimes, and especially yesterday. I think we gave them some chances that we didn't need to, and I think we've worked on it each series, and we've gotten better. So hopefully we can correct it even more next game.
JG, any surprises from last night upon second blush here?
Yeah, I think we are surprised. We knew they had a good team. They were coming out hard, but I think we're satisfied with our effort. We don't want to stop there. That's why we came in today. Work on some little details that we can get better, and I think that's our main focus. We know they're going to come out hard in the second game, and we got to turn the page and be ready to come out as hard as them.
All season long, we played tight games, so we've had lots of practice, and we're not a team that's going to score 6-7 goals a game and blow teams out. We're going to be a type of team that stays, even keel, stay in the moment, and whether it's up by goal, down by goal, or tied, we're seen to be in those games a lot, and just enjoy the moment when you can.
Did you get what you expected last night from the Rangers, Eric?
Yeah, I think that they played a good game as well as we did. I think it was it was a battle obviously until the end, and we knew that they were going to come out strong. They're a good team. They're a fast-paced team, and they create a lot of scoring chances. So we're going to have to play even better moving into Saturday's game.
Both teams are really good skating teams, so they're going to create. Teams are going to create something, whether that's off the rush or in the ozone. So I think both teams will probably want to clean that up a little bit, but for us, we got to do a lot of the same things. We got to try and push the pace and maybe take away their time and space.
Mark Stone just mentioned how fast this team is, the Ranger team is, and how well they transition the puck. Has there been more emphasis on neutral zone play going into this series?
Yeah, 100%. These guys have 4 lines, and they all can score. So they have a lot of fast players, as you can tell from last night. I mean, Grabner was going, and a bunch of other guys were going. The third man's huge, just for the confidence for our D-man to be able to step up and pinch and do things that they want to do. So sometimes it's hard. You want to create offense yourself, but at the end of the day, you got to know that you need that F3, and that's big in our system, is our F3. So I think we're getting better, and we're going to continue to work on it. And if we do have that F3, it's going to shut down a lot of their scoring opportunities.
Greg, are you at all surprised that there was an exchange of so many chances last night, and should we expect the same tomorrow?
Hard to say. They got a lot of speed. If you watch any of the Montreal series with them, they got a lot of chances, 2-on-1s, breakaways that they made good on. So definitely they got some high-end talent, high-end skill that can put the puck in the net, and we're going to do our best to try to counteract that.
Mentally, do you prepare for breakaways then when it's a team that gets so many? Or
not really. It's just you got to expect the unexpected. That's just kind of your mentality, is be ready for anything, and hope that you don't give up anything.
Safe to say that 2 straight games now you've had a power play with some purpose?
Yeah, I really liked our power play last night. We had chances. That first one, I had a really good chance in there off the rush, and the other unit, we created a ton of good scoring chances, a ton of jams at the net with loose pucks. And you look at the goal, not the prettiest goal. Obviously, the finish was pretty, but getting there, just a good hard shot on the net with a rebound. And those are the type of goals that you need to have.
Are you hearing, Eric, all the incredible things that people are saying about you over the last couple of weeks, and how do you handle that?
I'm here to play hockey, and that's all I do. I do whatever I can for my team to be successful, and everybody on our team does the same thing, and that's all that we're worrying about. Whatever people say, whether it's good or bad, it's not something that we can control. It's not something that any of us is concerned or bothered about or try and pay too much attention about.
Will be sometimes down on the goal line or leading a rush, whatever. Do you ever consider yourself a gambler on the ice when making plays?
I think everything is a gamble. You have to make reads. Sometimes they pay off, sometimes they don't, and you just got to hope that at the time you make the right one. Whether that's gambling or not, I don't know, but I think that everybody plays the same way.
Have you always been this creative? Like, do you ever remember some point changing after you were a goalie, obviously, of being creative and taking over a game that way?
I don't know. I play the game because I think it's fun. I always have, I always will, especially when you were younger. That's why, you know, you put so much effort and time into playing the sport that you love the most. And again, it's all about having, you know, as much fun as you can. And as you get older and it gets more serious, you're going to have to do certain things a little bit different, and you're going to have to learn how to play the game appropriate. And I think that, you know, ever since I became a professional hockey player around 17 years old, I think that I've had great guidance from both coaches and other teammates in order to, you know, understand how you can make the game fun and still, you know, being able to play within a system.